Dzień dobry moi drodzy, z tej strony Kurogoda i zapraszam was do kolejnego odcinka z Mooshroom Oasis. Kocham tą grę i niestety nie będzie tak przyjemnie, bo teraz w tym momencie będziemy robić bad ending. I mogę wam powiedzieć? Komentarze mi nie zawiodły, takie były fajne teksty. Nie wiem, może będę je cytować w trakcie odcinka, ale dobra. Lecimy z grą. Mam akurat loaded. I could feel the weight of the blanket on me as I tried to sit up. Jak coś to będę czytała o to, co ja już czytałam wcześniej, bo prawdopodobnie będzie dużo osób, które nie widziały poprzedniego odcinka. Zapraszam. Link będzie w opisie, albo jak wejdziecie na mój kanał, to będzie od razu pod tym odcinkiem ten film. I couldn't move my body. My fingers twitched endlessly at my sides as well my eyes darted around in panic. Glancing about, I could see the interior of a cabin, or at least the ceiling of one. I couldn't see much past the corner of my eyes. Where am I? How did I get here? I desperately feeling rose in my chest. I had to leave right now. This was wrong. Kurwa. Jak teraz po raz drugi czytam, to czuję się jakby to czytała o wiele lepiej, że no wiecie. Za drugim razem jest lepiej. Napominałam tekst. Dobra, nieważne. I got here the cracky to find nearby. Luckily, in the source of warmth I had fell on waking up. There's a hear footsteps approaching. Wcześniej daliśmy sobie stay awake. Now pretend to be asleep. I shut my eyes quickly, hoping they hadn't noticed. I slowly hid on my breathing, feeling my face muscles to stay still. From the side me someone chuckled softly. Oh come on, Firefly, I can't see since you're awake. Oh fly. Let me see you. Tęskniłeś, typie? I fluttered my eyelids, staying to look at the person approaching. My eyes went as I look at the appearance. The protrusion from the forehead catching my attention. Not to mention the grand scheme. To już było, wszyscy wiemy. A stranger didn't sense my unease as they had a sign of relief. You're awake. That's good. Very, very good. How are you feeling? I blinked. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Here. The person had a cup to my lips, strong sweet smell coming from room. Chyba nie umiem tego czytać, ale inaczej daję na lekarstwo. Nie martwcie się, to nie trafia. To nie drogi, albo nie alkohol. Nie martwcie się. Gentle, a hand grabbed my chin to open my mouth. I couldn't even move to resist. Don't worry, it will help you feel better, I promise. Drink up. As the liquid hit my tongue, all I could feel was a virtual sense of heat. As I kept drinking, taste and texture turned. The sweetness of berries and how me coating my taste buds, I could even detect a hint of mint. I left my head finally, hands twisting at my sides as I propped myself on the table. Person kept a sturdy hand on my chin, carefully not to pour it and too much in case I choked. I finished every last drop wiping my mouth with the back of my hand. I, I stared at my fingers, realizing I had full anatomy over my body again. Cześć, senpai. Kurde, zdradzam przed Mychael. O mój Boże. Że jak ktoś się pyta, kim jeszcze był, to sobie wpiszcie w Pinteresta. Zajebisty typ. Good as new. Now, how are you feeling? Better, thank you. The stranger laughed. Oh, I like the way you sound. Been ages since I've talked to anyone, much less with a voice as nice as yours. He's so cute. You can't say he is not cute. He's so cute. Putty, putty. A brush off of the strange compliment, finally looking around the cabin not properly. It was a simple room filled with sparse with furniture, perfect someone living alone. An open archway to the right led to what I assumed was the kitchen. Across from it, a door was closed shut. Possibly the bathroom? Taking in, there was a common theme of, że po prostu opisuje on room i tak dalej. The stranger was comfortable in staying silent, observing me as I look around. Through it, they had up, the horns and ears were impossible to ignore. They tossed the head under the bed, scrubbing their head and making it even messier. So about what are you? Huh? Oh, I didn't introduce myself. Hey, I'm Mychael. I'm Fai. I shook my head. No, I mean, Mychael said me. They've got it twitching. You look very. He snorted. Ugly? Off-putting? You are beautiful, my friend. You are beautiful. And this tongue you, blue tongue you. No, just different. Different, huh? You're just being nice. Well, then explain yourself. I mean, that's kind of rude, isn't it? I pinched the bridge of my nose, exhaling slowly, and just, sorry, it's been a long day at all. I should be thanking you. Private house, it's a skin condition? Is that what the human call them? The way he said it, I didn't sound confident. Że on mi jakoś na start sugeruje, że nie jest człowiekiem. Cały jego wygląd on właśnie przypomina takiego krzybowego demonka, nie wiem. And the ears? Genetic? Right. And I sound a little. I went like you want his horns at Danny. Those things are just cosplay to complete the look. Would it make a convincing argument? No, on nie umie wyjaśnić mieć rogów. I squint. Maybe? Yeah, it's a cosplay. To jest dla niego nowość. Still doesn't explain everything. Like I have a nervous laugh. Listen, I'm just a guy living by myself in the woods. Nie grzeb mi w głowie. Nie ma ignoru. You don't need to worry yourself further than that, okay? Something instant compelled you not to question his existence anymore. He's just some guy living in the woods. Completely normal. Right, completely normal. Thank you, Mychael means. Nice to meet you, Cora. I reached the blanket as Mychael and scooted not closer from the edge of the bed. I know I already asked, but how are you feeling? Any edges or inertia? Interesting if thoughts were impulse, favor, maybe. I don't. Gnu. Dobra, teraz już wiem. Jedynie wcisnąłem spacji. I don't think. No. On dosłownie nam przerwał. He placed his hand on my forehead before I could react. His hands were closed, quickly tracing as he gave a thoughtful hum. You seem to be lucid. That's a good sign. Great. I was about to comment on his strange waiters when they reminded me of a cat. My cat. Oh, sure. Sorry if out of nowhere, but have you seen a cat around there, Pat? Her name is Aurora. She's a sweet little thing, about not this big, skittish, but she can. And for strangers, you should need to. I put a photo, a phone to show a picture of her. I like to find it and missing from my back pocket. Where is? I haven't. Huh? Yeah, Aurora, I haven't seen it. Oh, I see. Kurna. I stood against the pillow, Robbie. I had my thumbs. She lost her color too. Even if anyone finds her, they wouldn't be able to tell where she's from. Damn it. Mychael stay quiet, watching me from on his side of the bed. You care a lot for your Aurora? My cat, of course. To the point where you are willing to run yourself for HD is deep in the forest for a cat? Do you realize how far you are wandering away from the nearest town? I found you near unconscious in a area nobody set foot in for years. My cheeks grew heated at how stupid reckless that sounds. I mean, anyone would for something they care about, right? Mychael is up shoulder relaxing. Yours exchange a moment. As it completely make something serious. Something they care about, huh? He shook his head at me with a smile. It's good to see someone willing to go this far for a small creature. I love him. Szczerze, ja mogę go zrozumieć, bo jakby chyba on nigdy nie stracił czegoś cennego, że poszedłby przykładowo aż do głębi lasu, żeby ją znaleźć, jak my próbowaliśmy znaleźć Aurorkę. But well, not a lot of people come out this far, not even people searching for their lost cats. It's been a while since I've talked to someone with a conversation nice too. I think I'm starting to like you, girl. Oh, thank you, my future husband. Wait, what? Thanks. He smiled, why not? But something about it was off. He was showing too much teeth, and it felt stiff. I worked my neck, trying to think of something else to say. Can I ask, how did I get here? Oh, like I said, I found it in the woods not far from here. Oh, jeez, really? I knew I was tired, but I couldn't have possibly. Huh? There's still something important. Familiar, a pinprick up on my skin. Oh, I need to go home. Mychael shifted as he grabbed my shoulder. Never mind that. you would fall unconsciousness from heat stroke. Nie, kochany, od grzybów. Jakby, jak ktoś nie wiedział, bo ja to część początkowo skipnęłam, to my kiedyś szliśmy po lesie, wpadliśmy na grzyba, jakby to powiedzieć, próbowaliśmy nie wdychać jakiegoś dziwnego gazu, ale jednak jak zaczęliśmy go wdychać, przywróciliśmy się i no. We followed unconsciousness. Heat stroke? No, that wasn't what happened. I wasn't. I was fine up until Mychael shook his head insistently, leaning close. No, Firefly, we're not fine at all. If I hadn't found you when I did, well, who knows what could happen. There's dangerous wild animals in this wood, bears, for example. They could snap you right. Bears? No. He was right. You're always heard news of bears signing around the neighborhood. Not to mention that many warning signs you would see by the roadside on your expedition in search of your cat. And to go in the woods without drinking any water, passing out for a heat stroke of all things. How could you have been so stupid? Nie wyzywaj mnie od głupich. Zawsze wiesz. Ja wiem, ale MC tego w ogóle nie wie. I shook my head, brain too fragile to pick apart my thoughts. He's not convenient, so why should you doubt him? Well, if it means anything, I'm glad you were there. I guess relax. Handle his lap once more. He grinned at me. I am, girl. His blush. I love his blue tongue and his blue blush. This is so cute. So much cute. I'm definitely glad I found you. His eyes were hidden fully behind his unruly hair, but I couldn't help feeling how intensely they were fixable onto me as he said that. The hairs on the back of my neck stood. Sure. Without the distraction, I've only just realized how uncomfortable I was sitting still. The blanket on me was starting to itch. Just was a desperate need to go home and get right in me again. This was nice, but I should really get it going now. Wait! My heart jumped off from the bed before I could. I mean, you can't. I can't just let you wander around the woods this late. Please stay a bit longer. Let me come. He grabbed my hand and led me across the room. We stepped into the kitchen. Kurna. Moje palce. The place had been set out on a small circular table, complete with untidy and mugs of tea. I wasn't expecting best today, so the food is nothing fancy, but joining me for dinner? He looked so hopeful, ears dropping. You would feel so bad if you had to say no. Wcześniej odpowiedzieliśmy yes. Dowiedzieliśmy się prędzej czy później, że oco nie jest człowiekiem. A dogadujemy nie. O kurwa, jak się to ściemniło. Ignored the playing voice in the back of my head, feeling my resolve. Kurde. O co choć wiem? Jakby... Triple enough the second, and I made up of my mind. The faint static that because my thoughts cleared instantly, only replaced with the urgent need to go back home. Maybe he goes quiet. He screams on my hand, tired before he loses his hold. I see. If that's what you want, but are you already really sure? Yes, I mean to do. Jeszcze mniej. O nie. His ears flattened on my words. He laughed an empty laugh, moved twisting into a cooked grimace. Surely you wouldn't mind sitting down for a quick meal? Just a bite, even. Please. His hands twisted at his sides. Like a yeah. You really have to go. Robi mi się pusta w środku. A. Nie wiem, czy wy też to słyszycie. Nie wiem specjalnie aż podgłośnie. Dobra? Mychael stared at me as if looking for something. Finally, he said in defeat. Alright. I guess I can't keep you here. Not anymore. Let me lead you outside. Kurna, aż mi go szkoda. Ja bym serio została. Znowu by zrobiła dobre zakończenie. Ale... Ja na serio muszę iść. Okay, then ushered me towards the back door. Swinging it opened as he sidestepped to let me out. The chilly breeze crept along my arms and turned toward him one last time. Thanks again for everything. He was silent for a moment, staring past me onto the trees. You're welcome. Be careful on your way back. I'm sorry there's not much more I could do for you. It's been nothing but gracious. It's strange for a farewell, but I was too occupied with thought of returning home to care. I looked over to the woods, the shadow cast from moonlight, causing some hesitation in me. Do you mind giving me some directions as I head start? Mychael looked at me finally while he hit the horizon with a tail of his chin. Keep heading in that direction. You will come across the thread that will lead you strange home. I waved at him and he shut the door. Then honey instantly shut with a click. I stood there for a moment, questioning if I had made a right decision or not. Another argument to complete compelled me to leave. This is no place for me. I have to go. It was already too late to go back, so I might resolve and walk away. I walked and walked. Three blended up into one another after a while. I should be afraid or concerned, but it felt right. The darkness that surrounded me was too comforting me to feel in danger. I started away from the direction Mychael showed me ages ago. My feet willing carrying my body to someplace specific, someplace special. A final destination here. The beach of mushrooms I had at an area. I was meant to be here. I have always meant to be here. I lay down in the cold, but dirt, and closed my eyes. There's not much I could do in the forest. Let's start and climb on you, firefly. I wish I found you sooner. Teraz, to jesteśmy my, a tutaj kot. Coś to jest nie tak. Sleep well, Buddha. Ending 1. Peaceful slumber. Dobra. Teraz zrobiliśmy tak, że się nie zgodziliśmy. Yes, of course. Here comes it. I will serve up like a veg pie in a minute. I said instructed my stomach to remain in something weird as the smell was the only thing I could focus on. Kurde, znamy się, robię głodna i dopiero co śniadanie zjadłam. Yes, this was definitely the right choice. What was so important that you had to leave so soon? The outside world can wait. You could stay here and enjoy my company. Kurde, znowu mieszam w głowie. Oh, actually, I should ask, are you okay with meat for dinner? I could make something else for you. Maybe that's not a preference. No, I'm okay with meat. I przychodzi. The smell, it fills out the kitchen for an instant as he nodded to the table. My stuff rubbing louder in response. I'm pretty sure Mychael could hear it, but he just smiled at his served up our portions. He directly cut the biggest piece, which I am grateful for. Wygląda apetycznie. The crust was a nice golden color, streaked with creped lines and garnish. The meat and veggies smelled absolutely delectable. This the savory sauce flecking onto the plate. Kurwa, ty wie, robi się głodna. My mouth was watering, masturbing, considering the fact I haven't eaten all day. Carefully now, it's still hot. It was fair advice, but I didn't wait more than 2 blows before biting into my first forkful. It was definitely way too hot to eat strange from the oven. Thinking gives a polite expression the corner of his mouth, lifting as I bent with the piece still in my mouth. He gave me a few seconds to recover, and both blooded went on the table. Is it good? He nodded vigorously, even though my butts were burning. I couldn't taste anything. He laughed. It's usually better on the second bite. I slowed down, handed my mouth past Mychael and poked his fork into his own slice. I tentatively blew on the bite to make sure it was cool before taking another bite. He was right. Second bite was a lot better. The seasoned potato crust was nice and crisp on top, cheesy and creamy in the middle. What? him. Every bite felt like home. My host fetched me and enjoyed the meal from across the table. Do you like it? Yeah, this tastes amazing, Mychael. This blush. I love him. He flushed from the compliment, rubbing my back on his neck. I am glad I like to think of myself as if the son was cooked, but I never have been able to get anyone else's opinion on that. Do you like making in particular? Not always. I usually go for simple dishes with any ingredients available. I know that amicably, but didn't say much else. I was more focused on scarfing down dinner, which thankfully Mychael didn't seem to mind. The overall atmosphere was nice and homely, and I could hear Mychael stamping his feet from ordering the table. I guess he was that happy to see someone stay for dinner? It didn't seem like he lived alone, judging from the surroundings in his cabin. So, he perked up instantly and his focus set on me. And what made you wanna live all the way out here? The place seemed very isolated. Oh, well, when you look like that, it's kinda easier to just live out of sight from everyone else. A bank of curd shot through my chest. I was giving him a hard time about how he looked too. He must be sensitive, clear as day on my face. Not that you're one of them. You're actually been nicer than most. I wonder if it's my turn. Never mind. My point is, it's better here than anywhere else. Why don't you try the tea, Firefly? He seemed uncomfortable now. Is it into a different topic? It's probably best to follow along, of course. I water out towards my mug, only to push a bit off edge with my clumsy fingers. Oh my god. Wait! I bent over on the side to grab it, fully expecting the fall just out and reach and land on the floor into broken pieces. It never did. Jego ogonek jest zajebiście uroczy. Dosłownie ten grzybek. Instead of a long cream in the parent was twisted around a ceramic mug, securely keeping it in peace. Not even a drop had fallen out. My eyes strayed along the ledge of it until I pointed out it came from behind Mychael. There is something that's perfectly hidden behind it. Mychael? Is that yours? I. Mychael burned him back in his hand, the strange appearance from before, lowering into his side, Macintow. I'm sorry, Kuro. I think it's time I was honest. He lifted his hand, finger curling his hair back to reveal his eyes. I froze into multiple pair of eyes stared right into me. Before or dirty into the side and avoiding my gaze. I know it's a lot to take in, but this is the real me. Please, don't be scared. I'm dla siebie. I dobra. W pierwszym odcinku zrobiliśmy, że jesteśmy spokojni. Przyznaliśmy, że go bardzo kochamy. Jest hot. To jest najgorsza część. Ja bardzo tego nie chcę, no. Przepraszam. Monster. I feel just his eyes focus back on me. Their size staring into the sea. No. You monster. No. I kicked back against the chair, letting shut around as I scrambled into the living room. Przepraszam. He was afraid. But I even let him get close to me. I had to escape now. I ran to the door into the room, hoping it was the exit. It was locked shut. I abandoned the front door and ran into the window by the bed. And fingernails came. It was sealed tight, the lock barely. I tried to fit in with my fingers, heavy but slowly came closer behind me. Bardzo cię przepraszam. Ja cię kocham, ale przepraszam. I spun around to see him by the edge of the doorway and saw up in a careful stance. Bro, calm down. I'm begging you, just let me explain. Stay away from me. My eyes fell on the basket on the bedside table. The needle was squinting against the firelight. Dobra. Robię kolejny kurna save. Leave them. The filmless, I focused Mychael as he stepped closer. I couldn't stop staring at those eyes. They looked white in panic. Okay, listen to me. Everything is gonna be alright. Stay away from me, Yuri. Why do you hate me that much? I don't hate you. MC hates you. I love you. Really. Can we just start over? I shook my head, backing away from him. Just let me leave. I don't want to be anywhere near you. My hands stood on dancing hands, dancing at my sides. Okay. That's okay. I will let you go. Just... What? I screamed at him. His arm wrapped around me. All I could do was twist in his... Kurna. I could feel something tight around my legs. His grip on my chin forced me to look at his face. Let go of me. What the shit? Static. All I could hear was static. My body went again. My will as I sank against him. I was my ragdoll as his eyes bored strange into mine. Like a smile was manic. That's it, Firefly. I've got you now. You'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Of course. Of course everything's fine. What did you have to worry about anyway? It was just your dear sweet friend, Mychael. Kurna, przestań mi grzebieć w głowie. Ja cię kocham, ale zostaw moją głowę w spokoju. Trustworthy Mychael. Safe and sound Mychael. He was all that he needed. That's right. That's a little Firefly. I will take good care of you. I promise. I can't have the real you, but I'm willing to play pretend if it means I get to keep you. Your name is Kuro. You live in the woods with your best friend, Mychael. You love Mychael, and he loves you too. You never had a job, never had a cat. You never left these woods. You never had a home anywhere else. You already are home. Hey Firefly, you wanna help with dinner today? Of course you do. Come on! Ending free. Playing pretend. Dobra. Został nam jeszcze jeden ending. Ale kurna... Kocham typa. Ale kurna... Ja by mogła zrobić to, co ogólnie scena na świadkowie, że gdyby ta moja postać serio była mną, to kurna, ale by się skończyło to o wiele gorzej. Że gdyby można było robić ich własne decyzje, no wiecie. Ale dobra. Co tam nam jeszcze jeden ending, gdzie bierzemy te needle. I got both needles and put them from yarn. The basket dropping on the floor in my haste. Holding them to my chest, I stepped back as Mychael had come closer. I swear that he realized what they held. Hey, look at me, Kuro. You don't wanna do this. You're gonna hurt yourself. Nie grzebie w głowie. Let go of those things. Jeśli je zostawię, to znowu weźmie daną kontrolę. Ja bardzo nie chcę tego robić. Ja nie chcę tego robić. Proszę, nie każcie mi tego robić. Nie. Przepraszam. Kocham cię. Przepraszam. I mad. I fell forward. He probably wasn't expecting it, because he hardly moved as I stepped down straight into his chest. Przepraszam. I choked some made part of his lips before he collapsed. His disgusting pair of eyes tearfully said, "This is not disgusting. He is beautiful. His eyes are beautiful. What did you expect from me to do?" I can't see you. I backed away with breath floating in my throat. It's okay. I know you can hear me. This hurts so much. He whizzed out and made laugh. You know, I was so alone. When you came along, I was so happy. Just to talk to someone. For now, have you ever liked my cooking? I didn't think it'd end this way. Did you really hate the way I looked that much? He laughed bitterly, me out some blood. Maybe this was my fate since the beginning. That it was not. I could be more nice, but jak mówiłam wcześniej, dobry ending macie poniżej. Sorry for everything. At least I got one wish. I'm not dying alone. Are you there? Please. I'm getting cold. Tell me you're there. I didn't realize I had tears streaming down my face. Dobra, teraz z nim gramy, dobra. He's so... Dobra, jednak nie. Nasza opcja staje się kompletnie szmatą. I stared down at my hands. The hands that hurt Mychael. When I made a mistake, I focused not my attention back to him. I think this is goodbye, Kuro. By the will of the forest, I cast one last breath, the sun spreading across the empty cabin as his eyes cleared over completely. I sunk to my knees, hands still shaking. What have I done? You monster. Ludzie, to jest Mooshroom Oasis. Kurde, jest mi tak teraz szkoda typa. No cóż. To na razie tylko demówka. Prawdopodobnie, jak kiedy wyjdzie ta pełna wersja, to może będzie więcej endingów. Może Mychael skończy o wiele lepiej i nie będzie smutne. Ale szkoda mi jest bardzo tego typa. No cóż. Może się teraz nie pożegnać. Dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. I cóż. Do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Cześć.